Joining us now on MSUEagles.com, the head coach of the Morehead State women's golf program, Stephanie Barker, and the OVC Player of the Year. She shares for medalist honors here at the OVC tournament. It's Junior Marisa Kamelgarn. Coach, we'll start with you. Your team finishing 2nd out of 7 this year at the conference tournament. Just your thoughts overall. All 4 years that you've had a team at Morehead State, you've now finished in the top 3. Something to be proud of, I'm sure.
It's nice to always be in contention. This is what we talk about, just being in position, just the excitement of the attempt to win a championship. Obviously, we prefer to win. We prefer to take home as much hardware as possible, but at the end of the day, only one team's going to win, and Jacksonville State played better than we did. So we left some shots out there, but we also played hard, made some great birdies, some great pars, and obviously we have the co-champion on the team, and so that's exciting as well.
Just talk about the roller coaster ride that was this year's tournament with the weather, the temperatures, kind of the wind. I think the top 3 teams, Jacksonville State, Morehead State, and Murray State in that order, all had really good rounds, and then unfortunately had some rounds that you'd prefer to forget about.
Yeah, I think yesterday it was just one of those opportunities that if you could score low yesterday as a team, you could really distance yourself from the pack. And that was our goal. We just didn't handle some of the conditions like we wanted. A lot of that comes with experience. The more often you get to compete in that, the more comfortable you are. And then today the conditions were really quite ideal. It was still a little tricky out there, but I felt like if we didn't shoot around par, we probably were not going to walk away with the championship today.
We'll move to Marisa. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished this year, Marisa. We spoke to you at the banquet the other night. Today you turn in a 77, tie for first overall in the tournament with the 222. I know it wasn't your best round today, but just talk about kind of the team consistency and how you played out there.
I'm really proud of my team for sticking it out there. Today wasn't an easy day. Lots of nerves, I'm sure, were going on. And my round, I'm really happy with my front 9, but I can definitely do without my back 9.
Gotcha.
But that's golf. Like, you're going to have great rounds, you're going to have decent rounds, and you're going to have really awful rounds. But I pulled it out, and getting Player of the Year definitely made it all worth it.
Talk about the consistency you've been able to establish at this tournament all 3 years as an Eagle. I believe you tied for 5th as a freshman. You were 4th last year, and now you tied for medalist honors here in 2012. Just talk about staying at the top of the group, which is hard to do year in and year out.
I've actually never thought about that. I just think of this as
something to be proud of and think about now, I guess.
Yeah, now you put it in my head. But I like this course. I don't mind playing conference here every year, and I think we're coming back next year, so I'll be happy to come back. And it's just another tournament, and that's the only way I can look at it, is that just another event to go, try and win, try and shoot low.
Coach, there's no question that you're in this to win the conference tournament every year. That's the team goal. That's the expectation that you set, a very high bar at Morehead State. But just talk about kind of as you reflect on the season as a whole. The team had a lot of really good performances down the stretch this year in the regular season. What are some things that'll kind of stick out in your mind from the 11-12 campaign as a whole?
I felt like as a whole, this squad, we were, for the most part, when we were playing solid, we were very consistent. If we just keep continuing to improve our misses, make them that much more workable, our scores are going to drop quite a bit.
You've got a lot of younger players who played well this year, and I know a lot to build on moving forward. The young lady to your left is coming back for her senior year. Just talk about some of the underclassmen. Vanessa Bagmat played really well throughout the season and in this tournament as well.
She did. Vanessa's really improved. She's gained quite a bit of experience, especially this semester. She's a strong girl. For the most part, she can reach a lot of the par 5s, and she can overpower some of the courses that we play. I think this type of a course sets up for her game very well. I don't want to say she surprised herself, but as a freshman, sometimes you don't really know what to expect. She really wasn't even making our lineup early on in the year, and then once she developed certain shots around the green and improved her short game, she's really proved herself as a player, and she's an important part of our squad.
Marisa, final comment from you. Kind of as you look back on the season as a whole, just talk to me about some of the things you thought you did really well your junior season, and then maybe a few things that you'd like to improve prior to your senior campaign.
Again, not something I've really thought about yet. Short game can always use a lot more work, but I'm pretty happy as a whole as far as my short game and putting stats go. I'd like to hit more greens. That definitely helps. So if you hit more greens and you putt better, that's more birdies.
All right. Again, that's OVC Golfer of the Year, Junior Marisa Kamelgarn and head coach Stephanie Barker from the Morehead State Eagles. Congratulations, ladies, and we'll talk to you soon.